Titanic's last voice, the hero who made one fatal mistake. In the third episode of the Godalming Series, we uncover the story of a man whose final hours became legend. The wireless operator who tapped out Titanic's last desperate calls, the man who sent an SOS across the Atlantic and brought a rescue ship racing through the night, but also the same man who told another ship to shut up just hours before the disaster struck. Was he a hero, or was it one fateful decision that contributed to the Titanic's sinking? Join me as I follow the life and final transmissions of Jack Phillips, Godalming's own Titanic operator. This is a story of technology, one fatal mistake with devastating consequences, and a young man's race against time in the freezing Atlantic.
The room is warm, too warm. Electric lamps hum above the desk, the air thick with the smell of heated metal. Beneath Jack Phillips' feet, the steady vibration of Titanic's engines thrums like a giant heartbeat. He has been at his key for hours, tapping, listening, scribbling messages for passengers who will never see them delivered. The world outside the bulkheads is cold, black, endless. But in here, it's just clicks, sparks, and the hiss of wireless static. Then, a shiver through the floor. Not loud, not dramatic, but different. The kind of jolt that makes a man look up from his work. Somewhere far below, steel has met ice. In minutes, everything changes. Phillips is no longer sending telegrams about business deals and holiday plans. He is sending a single message into the darkness, a message the whole world will one day recognize. And once he starts, he will not stop. Jack Phillips was born on April 11th, 1887, in the quiet market town of Godalming, Surrey. A boy with quick hands, a sharp mind, and a fascination for the strange new world of wireless telegraphy. He attended Godalming Grammar School, and by his late teens he had joined the Marconi Company, a place where the future was being tapped out one dot and dash at a time. Life at sea became his world. The Campania, the Lusitania, the Mauretania, great ships crossing the Atlantic in all weathers. By 25, Jack was one of Marconi's most trusted men, and when the White Star Line prepared its greatest ship, Titanic, they gave him the senior wireless post. It would be the last job he ever took. When Titanic sailed from Southampton on April 10, 1912, the wireless room buzzed with excitement. It wasn't just for safety. It was for luxury. Wealthy passengers could send personal telegrams mid-ocean, and Jack Phillips was there to make it happen, but there was a problem. For 2 days straight, the wireless set had been temperamental. On April 14th, after hours of repairs, Phillips faced a mountain of messages. At 9:30 that night, the SS Californian called in. Its operator, Cyril Evans, warned of dangerous ice nearby. Phillips, exhausted and racing to clear his backlog, cut him off. "Shut up! Shut up! I'm working Cape Race!" Evans clicked off his set and went to bed. At 11:40 p.m., Titanic struck the iceberg. The collision tore open her hull across 5 watertight compartments. The ship was doomed. Captain Edward Smith burst into the wireless room. He ordered Phillips and his junior, Harold Bride, to send a distress call at once. Over and over, Phillips sent the signal. One by one, ships answered, some too far away to help. One, the Carpathia, close enough to race to Titanic's aid. Bride suggested using the new SOS signal. Phillips grinned. "Might be your last chance to send it," Bride said. And so Phillips alternated CQD, SOS, CQD, SOS. His hands never slowed. Outside, the temperature had plunged below freezing. The deck was chaos. Officers shouting orders, lifeboats swinging out, passengers clutching lifebelts and each other. Inside, Phillips worked on. He could feel the floor tilting, hear the creak of metal under strain. The wireless room was almost silent, only the groan of the ship and the hiss of dead circuits. The power was gone. Phillips and Bride made for the deck, but a wave swept over them, flinging them into the sea. Bride clawed his way onto an overturned lifeboat. Phillips reached it too, but the night was merciless. Hours passed in the black water. One by one, men slipped away into the cold. When the Carpathia arrived, Jack Phillips was gone, 25 years old and lost in the Atlantic. In the days that followed, stories of his courage spread. Godalming held memorials, the wireless hero who stayed at his post. But history remembers something else too, that message from the Californian he brushed aside. Was he a hero, a man under impossible pressure, or both? What's certain is this: Jack Phillips' final transmissions brought rescue to hundreds who might otherwise have vanished into the sea. And in his last hours, with death closing in, he chose to keep tapping out hope into the night.